How y'all doing? This is Brad with Do It Yourself Mechanic. Today I'm working on a Chrysler 300. The middle hanger bearing wasn't burned out, but the rubber around it was all broke away, and when I hit the gas, you could feel it vibrating against the floorboard. Well, I got the V6 in mine. I'm not sure the difference in terms of the length of the drive shaft or whatnot from the V8 to the V6. I'm assuming the V6 is longer because it's a smaller motor. But anyway, so on the video they had professionally done, they had you drop the whole exhaust. Well, you ain't got to do all that. Okay, this is what I did with the exhaust. I'll try to flip this around, but I don't think it's going to let me. So anyway, underneath here is your exhaust and all that, and I was gonna bust it loose here and bring it apart so I could drop down my drive shaft, you know, and but those have been together for a long time, so that wasn't an option. So back here there's like 4 hangers for your exhaust, and I got it loose. I got it loose back here. See, this one comes out of here, slides out. I managed to pry the other one out of this hole here, right here. And back in the back, I'm not going to show you, but back in the back on the hangers on the back exhaust, there's 2 bolts that hold your hanger in, like this one. So back there on the muffler is 2 bolts. You can drop those and then get this out, and this exhaust will significantly move. See how much room we got back up in here? Yeah, see, so and then this rear end here, this whole piece is loose, but the bearing goes on your shaft that's coming in here, and I'll show you when I get out. But I probably could have left the front on, maybe, but it is easier if you take your bolts out of your whole things. You see the 3 there, and there's 3 up front. Actually, there's 6 because there's a cushion in between. There's a cushion in between, you know, that goes on here too. So you'll see it when you get to the drive shaft. But the screws in there, they're star screws. They're the size of the socket is a T60. So anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that the official video said that you had to drop your whole exhaust. Well, that's not true. You just loosen up this stuff in the back, like I told you, all the hanger bolts, and you can move this over to where you can get it out. So anyway, so you got bolts back there, and then up here, as you can see, I pried it away. So this is like I don't know what they call this, but it's rubber. But I got it pried away from the rear end here. I'm on blocks. I'm not in some fancy shop. Just make sure your tires are blocked so it don't roll on you. Anyway, I popped her off, and we'll go back out here. Drive shafts aren't rocket science, you know. So we'll get back out here. Let's see. So anyway, the video said drop the whole exhaust. Nah, man. Just break loose 2 bolts in the back in your hanger, and then get it off the hangers, and you can slide it over where you can get it out. Now here's I wish I could switch my camera on, but anyway, here's the other part of the, you know, the drive shaft. This was the old one, and really the bearing's good, but the rubber's junk. So here's the new one. Had it shipped by Geek Parts, and I saved, I saved 40 bucks by going off the Geek Parts or whatever, and this was like 15 bucks. They wanted like 70 some for it at the parts store. So I don't know, at O'Reilly's. I'm not sure this is high quality, but I just was disappointed that this rubber, it doesn't take much, I mean, to bust this rubber out. But anyway, I'll put this back on. Just make sure your hanger is, you're gonna have it up like this when you put it in. because your long side has to go that way because your drive shaft's closer to this side of the wall. And then I'll put it back on, I'll put it in and back, but put it back in. But anyway, moral of the story is you don't have to drop the whole exhaust, man. Just take the hangers loose and move it over, and then put it all back together. I was going to show you the screws. You'll need a, where's my T60 at? Anyway, see, here's the part. T60. Well, that mirrors it backwards, but that's a T60 backwards. It's a star bolt wrench, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh yeah, and then here's the here's your heat. Your heat guard goes between your exhaust and your exhaust and your drive shaft. So make sure you get those 4 bolts off. Those are easy. They're nuts. And anyway, here's one of the bolts. As you can see, getting the sun here. It's a T60, and you'll need to get that on. And but yeah, you do not have to drop the drive shaft on a Chrysler 300 V6 anyway. But they got you dropping the whole thing, that's too much work, man. So this is Brad. Do it yourself, and have a great day.